Thank you, Mark. Well, tremendous atmosphere here at the ground. Tremendous anticipation, the opening match of the Lions Tour. And we've got a glorious day. The ground won't be a problem, so everything's set really for a magnificent opening match here of the Lions Tour of New Zealand for 1993. And really, Stu Wilson, this is the acid test. We've been waiting a week. Now they're on the park.
It's more like a party atmosphere in this, but without a doubt the British Lions will win this game. They've got big grunty forwards. They'll win enough ball to control the set pieces. But I'm more worried in the style of play that the Lions are going to show us. All of New Zealand is looking at these guys and what are they going to teach us in 1993? But I would say they're going to find it hard against North Auckland. North Auckland will absolutely razzle-dazzle them if they get ball.
Okay, Stu, thanks for those comments. So there we are, lovely day, and we're expecting an excellent game. Back to you for the teams, Mark.
Right, we take the teams now. They play it tough up north. Watch out for Speeds and David Monaco on the wing and Charles Going, who first met the Lions course back in 1977. Adrian Going on the flank will test the speed of the Lions Lucy's. North Auckland captained by Ian Jones. The Lions promised all 30 players would be seen in the first couple of games. A top back line with Gus Scott, RAF fighter pilot Rory Underwood and Scott Hastings. And with the injury to Martin Bayfield, they lose a bit of height, but not much with Andy Reid, 2 metres tall. First 5'8", Stuart Barnes is the captain. The Lions Tour is underway. Let's join Grant Nisbet and Stu Wilson in Whangarei.
And the first referee under the spotlight on the Lions Tour of New Zealand is Lindsay McLaughlin from Otago, the 36-year-old accountant. Resplendent in their new Air New Zealand regalia, the New Zealand referees. The ever-present Lions mascot that was brought onto the field by the captain, Stuart Barnes. And we're underway on the 8th Lions Tour of New Zealand, the first of 13 matches against North Auckland it is. And North Auckland take it into the first maul of the game, 12 metres on the Lions side of halfway, brought out by Labar to the young first 5'8", Tony Monaghan. And an early test here for Tony Clement. North Auckland making a good start as Gus Scott goes down bravely. And there'll be a knock-on there and a North Auckland ball to the first scrum of the game.
It's a good start by North Auckland, the Cambridge Blues. Contested the first kick-off. Was a good kick-off by Warren Burt and Warren Johnson at the back.
Big test here for the North Auckland scrum. They've done well in the first one. Labar breaking blindside, looking for Glenn Taylor, tried to hit it hard. North Auckland a bit slow to get there. Now they have it. Monaghan across to Johnston, away to Monaco, and it comes off the boot of Charles Going. And we have the first line out of the game. Well, Stu Wilson, former All Black. That first set piece looked good for North Auckland.
Well, the scrum looked good. It'll be interesting, Grant, just to see what they do with this liner, because they've got some big boys, those British Lions. But then Glenn Taylor and Ian Jones are not small either.
Brian Moore of England is the hooker. That's a beautiful take by Damien Cronin, the Scottish lock, the blonde-headed number 4, and a chance for Robert Jones. Well, that might be ominous for North Auckland. The first line out of the game results in a clean take to Damien Cronin. North Auckland attacking. Doug Tapuni looks down the back towards Adrian Going. It's there for Labar. Monaghan now to Seymour, to Johnston hitting it hard. Monaghan can't hang on to it. Referee's playing advantage. Now he's going back. There was a knock-on as Ian Jones, almost a fairy tale start to the game, but there was a previous knock-on from Tony Monaghan, and that's where the scrum was born.
It was a good move here by the North Auckland backs. A dummy scissor with Big Warren Johnson coming through. And I tell you what, he's a big sight for any defensive line coming hit when they see him coming into a line.
Ian Jones heading off for the line now. North Auckland have a free kick. They're going to use it again. Adrian Going up towards the 22. North Auckland placing it on the ground for Labar. Now Monaghan again. They've got players here. Charles Going tried to flick it back in field. And now the race is on. And watch the referee. No. 22 dropout. Well, a chance for Troy Going. Goodness me, that was close. The Lions under a lot of pressure early on.
Nice run by Charles Going here. Just got that pass. Didn't quite. That's that 50-50 ball, which the North Auckland boys have just got to make sure that they control that.
Richard Labar, North Auckland scrum has looked okay so far. In fact, it looks very good again. Now Monaghan missing out Seymour. Going's back in the action. It's straight across for Monaco. He'll have Hunter on. Good tackle by Ian Hunter. And Gus Scott's hacked it away downfield. Now the race is on. And it's in touch. Probably fortunately for North Auckland, it went into touch as Gus Scott was leading the race.
Arsenal.
Lance Davies, the North Auckland loosehead prop, standing beside him, Peter Wright. The Lions looking near the back. Again, there appeared to be a little bit of lifting there. Barnes, first chance for the backs. Scott Hastings running it hard. 12 metres on the North Auckland side of halfway. There it is again for Jones. They were all lined out to the left there, and he kicked it too hard. Well, wrong option, Stu. They were certainly lined out.
They had plenty of men out there on the left-hand side. It was a good target that Scott Hastings pushed into the middle from that line-out.
Quickly taken by North Auckland. Eddie Jones away from Monaghan, missing out Seymour, straight out to Charles, going on Manako, but Seymour got back. He's a good runner, Ziggy Seymour. Support here from the back. They're lined down here. Tapuni, chased by Robert Jones. Doug Tapuni. First try of the tour, and the hooker had to run it in from 40 metres out. Doug Tapuni scores it, and North Auckland will ahead by 5-0.
And then North Auckland tries.
Well, North Auckland got out of a very, very tight situation where a bad pass was thrown initially, but Seymour managed to grab it. He put Richard LeBar away, and look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 blue jerseys, 5 blue jerseys up there. A desperate tackle. Fantastic try to North Auckland.
Well, he was running for dear life. He had support, but he didn't need it. He was taken in a tackle from behind. But what a moment for Doug Tapuni. Warren Johnston, difficult kick. Has it got the legs? No. Well, Warren Johnson not able to convert the try, but he's a big part of the North Auckland side. Warren Johnson from the Southern Club in Whangarei, the 26-year-old who's North Auckland's highest point scorer in their rugby history. We've had 12 minutes in the first half. Warren Johnston, big kick downfield. Tony Clement, the fullback, looking for Rory Underwood. He's going to try and take it back though, Clement. Oh, he's run into trouble. That was indecisive play. He really didn't have much idea what to do with it. And it's going to be a North Auckland ball. Well, not much coordination there. Nobody really got in to help him.
I think Tony Clements is a very good player. He's a good running fullback, so you know he looked. At least he had a look, Nisbo, but don't do it 50%.
North Auckland packing a good scrum. Tui Pelotu, the Tongan player, takes it off the back. Haven't seen much of him so far, but he's a big part of the North Auckland side. They've won it against Seymour. Troy going. Some of the tackles are being missed by the Lions. They've missed a few, and they try and drive it over the top, but they come in over the top in an illegal way. Peter Wright, the Scottish prop, on the bottom there, and it was he who was pinged by referee McLaughlin. And another shot at goal, and this time it's Warren Johnston. If there is any advantage of breeze here today, it's probably with the Lions in the first half. Warren Johnston, is he going to get the distance? Oh, there. Now, what can they make of this, North Auckland? Here they come again. Charles going. Tapuni, the try scorer. 10 metres up from the line. Now can they get it back again? No, it's against North Auckland. And I suspect it was Eddie Jones diving in over the top. Well, there must be a bit of a breeze there because Warren Johnston can normally kick them from halfway. That just held up. And Clement clears. It's been the Lions under extreme pressure in the first 15 minutes of this game. Down by 5-0. Robert Jones, he was not originally on this tour. He's replaced Gary Armstrong, the Scottish halfback, who was unavailable. Tapped by Cronin. Again, he looked to be assisted a bit in the line-out. Kicked away by Gus Scott. Johnston's read it pretty well. And that's beautifully worked by Warren Johnston. Goodness me, they're not going to try and run it out from here, are they? No. Manako has cleared. And in the end, it worked out.
That's good communication at the back. Fullback and the open side wing are working together.
North Auckland have never beaten the Lions in 7 previous games since 1930. Ian Jones drags down a magnificent line-out take, so North Auckland now can set up the maul. 5 metres on the Lions side of halfway, and North Auckland lead by 5 points to 0.
In this situation, North Auckland need to get the ball back to the halfback on the move when they're going forward, and that's good play.
Adrian Going. He's got a good turn of speed too, Adrian Going. Have a look at number 7. North Auckland taking it again through Lance Davies. It'll come back again for Tapuni playing halfback. Now Monaghan inside for Tui Pelotu, the number 8 forward. They've kept it going again. Seymour, not such a good one this time, away for Warren Johnston. Flicked away for Charles Going. So good from broken play. 15 out from the 22. North Auckland trying to walk over the top of it. They've lost it this time. Now Barnes. Across for Scott Hastings. Gus Scott. Oh, and he's hurried his kick. And he's kicked it out on the full. Well, he's normally got so much time, Jeremy Guscott, but he hurried that and made a hash of it.
He's pretty disgusted with himself. I think he might have had could have unloaded another pass in that situation. He had 2 guys outside him.
Trouble for Peter Wright, the tight head prop. So he's out of action for the moment. It's been a hard physical encounter. The Lions know they're in New Zealand, that's for sure. So Peter Wright is going to the sideline for the moment anyway. Might need a stitch or 2. Tapuni throws hard and low. Jones under pressure. Got it away nicely to Barnes. Now Guscott. Here comes the fullback. Clement, he's in. Looks inside. Barnes on the burst. The Lions have a chance. Guscott. Has he got the toe? Jeremy Guscott.
Easy.
That's a marvellous try for the Lions.
That's how easy it's done when you've got classy players like Stewie Barnes and Jeremy Guscott. The dollar from the line out, Stuart Barnes, Jeremy Guscott, out to Scott Hastings, and here's Anthony Clements coming in. Watch the backup here. Sheer pace, punched onto the ball, and this is where Jeremy Guscott is so good. He just looms up in support. Wonderful player, balanced runner. Say good night.
Try scored. The lovely run here by Barnes, and Jeremy Guscott's got a good turn of pace, and he went through. They never looked like pulling him back, and Jeremy Guscott has scored the first try for the Lions, been converted at 7-5. So North Auckland, who have had the best of the game so far, find themselves behind on the board. Taken in by Tui Pelotu. They'll want to hit back immediately, North Auckland. There's a replacement on the field there, number 19. That's the Scottish prop, Paul Burnell. He's just in there at the moment anyway for Peter Wright. So Burnell has come onto this side of the scrum on the tight head side. Jones to feed. 24 minutes gone in the first half. Good probing kick again. Underwood coming through. Underwood's got it. Here's another try. Scott Hastings. All the hard work done by Rory Underwood, and Scott Hastings ran it in. That's 2 tries in 2 minutes.
Number 13, Scott Hastings.
This is good rugby, a good high bomb. Underwood contesting, and again the support play coming up. This time it's Scott Hastings, and he just eases away into the line.
Beautiful work here by Rory Underwood. Troy Going was there also, but Underwood beat him to the ball, and another straight sprint in, and Scott Hastings gets the second try of the tour. Scott Hastings try not converted by Stuart Barnes, and suddenly the Lions, from being 5-0 down 3 minutes ago, lead by 12-5. The Lions, taken in by the Lions forward. You can see Peter Wright there, number 3, with his head up in the air. He went off to get a mouth injury attended to, so he's back. Paul Burnell, I suppose you could say that's another cap for him. He was there for about 30 seconds.
Goes in the book, Grant.
Sure does. Labar fires it through his legs out to Charles Going. North Auckland need to hit back pretty quickly. Goes under a high one from Cronin. They won it again. Now blindside Monaghan. No way through there. North Auckland have just hit a flat patch in the last 5 minutes. Held in the back by Tron Barrel. Now Labar, Tui Pelotu. Well, he's lost it. And knocked it on. And that'll be a scrap.
I think the North Auckland runners off the second and third phase balls have got to actually punch onto that pass a lot quicker. I mean, Tui Peloto just never really gassed onto that at all. He was going to go nowhere.
One well is fought in Whangarei, the opening match of the Lions Tour in 1993. They lead by 12 to 5. They've got numbers here too. Barnes is a good runner. Good tackle by Monaghan, but Webster's there. So's Jones. Now Clements. Now the kick into the centre. That man is offside. Number 8, Ben Clark, is a mile offside. And he made no effort to get back. Now that's pretty silly stuff, really.
Well, Ben Clark can shake his head for all he likes, but really, that was a blatantly offside.
So Warren Johnston to clear. That's a good solid thud downfield, and oh, what a good kick again. Warren Johnston.
Got a great boot on him. Magnificent touch.
Tremendous crowd support here. A crowd of over 20,000. Eddie Jones. There's just about as many Joneses up here in North Auckland as there are Goings. Beautifully dragged down by Ian Jones. Monaghan misses out to Seymour again. Charles Going. Johnston hits it hard. North Auckland get their loose forwards there, but no, they've lost it. Damien Cronin's away. Away for Guscott. Trouble here again for North Auckland, but Guscott is well held on this occasion. Lions in there. Snap back again for Jones. That's Robert Jones. Now Cronin playing at first 5'8". He's a big one. Big tackle on Anthony Clements. And the referee quick to blow it up. Said it won't come out of there. And I think I'd agree with that.
That's better defensive lines or being organised by North Auckland.
Anthony Clement, he's been here before, came with the Welsh in 1988. In fact, he had a season of club rugby in Wellington.
Very good running fullback.
Labar, blindside again, little kick and chase. Rory Underwood going back. Back for Clement, or put him in an awkward position. Chased by Adrian. Go! There's trouble! Taylor! Seymour! Ziggy Seymour!
Well, again, it's a British Lions error. Control of the ball. Ian McKeegan will be having a few words with some of his backs. Now once Anthony Clements gets in a bit of pressure, starts to get squeezed, bleed at the seams, suddenly swept up by Glenn Taylor. And there's Mark Seymour straight there. What a wonderful try. And that's all to do with pressure.
Well, he's something of a veteran, this fellow, 30 years of age, 95 games for North Auckland, and he'll enjoy that try. Mark Ziggy Seymour from Horo Horo. What a start to the tour this has been. We've had 4 tries already, and Warren Johnston brings the sides back level. It's 12 all after half an hour in the first half.
Let's give it for Warren Johnston. That North Auckland conversion, 15, Warren Johnston.
Stuart Barnes then brings it back to halfway. Ian McGeekin looks on. We've had 4 spectacular tries, Stu.
Well, it's certainly been worth the trip north, Nisbo.
My word, it has. Hello, here's trouble again. Monaghan. 2 knock-ons there. The referee will take the first. Stuart Barnes knocked it on. We've seen Ian McGeekin, and now there's a famous face. Sid Going, doing marvellous works with the North Auckland team this year.
Ah, yes, and it's a long season too for North Auckland, and no doubt their first priority for the season was this game against the Lions. Once this is over, then it's obviously trying to get back to First Division.
Labar, 10 metres on the North Auckland side of halfway. Monaghan, he's got it. Took a while to get it. Got it away again for Labar. Oh, he passed it on the ground. He passed it on the ground. He was obviously held. It'll be good to see this in the replay. But it's going to be a penalty shot at goal by Stuart Barnes.
Well, he got scrambled. If he's got one knee on the ground, yes. Fair call by Lindsay.
Barnes from right out in front. And it's Lions back in front. Stuart Barnes kicks the penalty goal. The first penalty on the match. And it's 15 points to 12 to the Lions. And Stuart Barnes, captain for the day of the Lions side. He was here in New Zealand in 1985. He's been around a long time, but he's played in just 10 test matches. Eight minutes remaining in the first half. Johnston, good kick out. North Auckland get a chance to get there. No, it's come out the Lions' way. Way it goes to Richard Webster. The Welsh side row forward. Good strong run by Webster. Now way to his fellow Welshman Robert Jones. Here they come again. Guscott, good hands. Hunter chased by Going. Oh, what a tackle. That is a great tackle. I bet he felt that one.
Probably on the way down in the tackle. Going said to Hunter, welcome to New Zealand.
Ian Hunter spent his childhood in the Taupo area, so he knows a bit about New Zealand, but welcome to the far north.
Still controlled the ball area in Hunter, but even in the tackle, he just put the hand down, one hand with the ball, controlling it. It's not bad, and it was a big hit on him.
15 points to 12. The Lions lead, 2 tries each. The difference is a penalty by Stuart Barnes. Cronin taps, and he was lifted. There's been a bit of that going on. A player can't be touched till the top of the jump. Adrian Going, now Monaghan. Back for Eddie Jones. North Auckland will send it again if they can. Labar, not such a good pass to Charles Going, so Johnston does the kicking. Clement going back, and it's over the line, so Clement can force. Well, it's been an exciting start to the tour. We've seen 4 spectacular tries. Stuart Barnes is just favouring that leg at the moment as he drops out. Taken in by Brian Moore. And offside against Ian Jones. He came in the wrong way.
Well, now from those rucks and mauls, the new law says that a player must come in from the offside line, not from where the ball is. And that's a good law. I think that's a very good, one of the better amendments to the new laws.
Tony Clement with a big punt downfield.
8-5.
Brian Moore, the English hooker, a ton of experience there. Something of an outspoken character in British rugby, but well respected for his hooking ability, that's for sure. Looks down the back. Glenn Taylor's done some marvellous work down the back for North Auckland. He certainly ensured parity in the lineouts.
Well, with Glenn Taylor at the back of the lineout, it just means you've got another jumping option.
North Auckland taking the Lions on here. Now they release it. Monaghan for Seymour. Charles going. Away from Monaco. He's keen to have a go at Hunter again. Can't get away, David Monaco. Yes, he can. Still going. Taking a bit to put him down. North Auckland forwards just a little bit slow to get there. So the question is, can they get it back? Yes, I think they can. Or maybe not, no. I believe during the week, Stu Peter Sloane's been in helping North Auckland.
Well, Skidder Sloane, he's another great talker too, I must admit. All little hookers are great talkers.
It's a good, solid North Auckland scrum. Barnes for Guscott. Under a bit of pressure. My word, he can punt the ball too, Guscott. Monaco going back. He's the fellow that played in the New Zealand trial last weekend. We didn't see much of him, David Monaco. He's been in the headlines a bit this week.
2-3. 4-9.
Well, Gavin Hastings is going onto the field. So the tour captain is on the field. That's a tackle and a half, isn't it? That's magnificent from Adrian Going. Here's Monaghan. Monaghan, chance for North Auckland, LaBar. Couldn't quite get it in for Taylor. Meantime, Ian Jones and Andy Reid have just sorted themselves out. No damage done. They were just hanging on to each other and didn't want to let go. Brian Moore throws. It's well won by the Lions and Jones gets to clear. So let's just sort it out. Gavin Hastings has gone to fullback. Tony Clement is now on the right wing for the Lions. Just about half-time. Beautifully taken by Adrian Going. And it wasn't thrown straight as Monaghan heads for the posts. But Adrian Going has been a standout player for North Auckland in the first half. Could be the last scrum of the first spell. Robert Jones has Gavin Hastings there, but Jones himself makes the kick. Well, he's been around a long time too, has Robert Jones. But his form fell away during the Five Nations seasons and he didn't play the last test for Wales in the Five Nations. Tapuni didn't look straight. Referee playing advantage. Looks like the Lions will get an advantage too. Here comes Andy Reid thumping it up. Oh, he's lost it. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure about offside there. That was lost by Reid. And it was on the blind side of Lindsay McLaughlin, but it fell away. Reid lost control of it totally. And Gavin Hastings gets to boot it out. And that is half-time, and what a first 40 minutes we've had in the game. Gavin Hastings, the tour captain, is on. Ian McGeegan looks pensive, and the Lions lead at the break by 15 points to 12. Welcome back to Whangarei as the second half gets underway. 15 points to 12 at the break as Eddie Jones takes it in for North Auckland, who made a scintillating start to the game. Can they start the second half just the same as Richard LaBar gets it away for Troy Going? Gavin Hastings, who's on the field. Ian Hunter, the right winger, is away. And we have Tony Clement playing. Gavin Hastings getting through. Warren Johnston snaps it up, but it was lost forward by Gavin Hastings. Good chasing up, though, by the captain. First scrum of the second half was fed by LaBar. Back for Johnston, not on his favoured left boot, but he gets a powerful right kick away down to Gavin Hastings. He's looking to open it up, Hastings. It's another kick and chase. Just hasn't pushed it far enough as Going shoulders him out of the road. Taken in by LaBar. Lance Davies, the loose-head prop, is there to help him out. Seymour. Well, that went to ground. Now, I don't know whether that was knocked on or not, but Con Barrell gives it a boot. Down for Rory Underwood. Underwood looking back to his support. Taken in a good tackle by LaBar. Webster's there, though. Ian Jones gets in to make the tackle on him. So the Lions have a good attacking position here. Ben Clark went for a run and there was a North Auckland hand came out. Or was it a boot? Ian Jones last man up. And so it's going to be a shot at goal and the new kicker is Gavin Hastings. Gavin Hastings. He's pushed it away to the right. Certainly get the distance, but not the direction. So it remains 15 points to 12. And we've had 3 minutes now in the second half. The Lions have been on attack in the opening stage of the second spell. Down for Barnes. Feeds it up to Gavin Hastings. He's had plenty to do so far since he got on the field. That's a skillful kick by Gavin Hastings. That really is a class act. Thrown by Tapuni. Jones. North Auckland defending here. They're only 5 metres short of their own line. And the Lions, I think, have got control of this somewhere in the depths of the maul. No, they haven't. Tuipulotu has ripped it away from them. But they've lost it, North Auckland. Untidy all round. Ben Clark driving. Clark getting close to the line and... No. Held up. Just couldn't get it down. Glenn Taylor's wrapped around him. But it's a 5-metre scrum.
Yeah, again, very messy ball. Neither side controlling the possession that they had. And they spun Ben Clark over. Back for a 5-metre scrum. But Joe, the pressure's on North Auckland. They've got to dig in here. Expect a big shove from the Lions pack.
Big test here for North Auckland. Taken off the back by Clark. Jones and Clement getting close and he's got it down. Tony Clement, who's gone onto the right wing side to replace the injured Ian Hunter, who's got a shoulder problem. And so Tony Clement gets another try.
Well, a very good scrum by the Lions, allowing Ben Clark time to run off the back at number 8, linking up with Robert Jones. Nice little flat pass to Tony Clement, who's now on that right wing. And just speed, just cutting inside, he off the right foot. A couple of guys there on the tackle, but just the momentum and the power got him across. It was a good try. Good Wellington bred, or not Wellington bred, Wellington educated.
That's right, he had a season in Wellington with the Poniki club, did Tony Clement, and he was on the Lions tour in Australia in 89, and he came to New Zealand in 88. So he's been around for a 26-year-old. He's an experienced player. Gavin Hastings. Oh, that's a pretty big kick. That's a lovely goal by Gavin Hastings. He converts the try scored by Tony Clement, and the Lions lead by 22 points to 12. Tapuni started the game with a spectacular try. Here's Ben Clark. He's starting to get into the game now. Good support from Brian Moore. Now Robert Jones away for Barnes. Guscott, they've got players to burn out here. And a bad pass is put down by Gavin Hastings. Well, goodness me. If they managed to keep it in hand, it could have been curtains.
Well, a couple of cutout passes here, but that's not a good pass, that one there. Just didn't quite find Gavin Hastings. A little bit too far in front.
Labar feeds for North Auckland. Oh, he's under pressure too. Back for Monaghan. And he manages to scramble it over the touchline. The North Auckland haven't started the second half particularly well. Ben Clark is number 8. Then Mick Gorway. Haven't seen much of Gorway, number 6. Damien Cronin, the Scottish lock's done some good work. He's got another line out. In fact, he's been the chief ball winner for the Lions. He came into the side as a replacement. Good tackle there by Seymour. But there's Webster there against Drew. He has been very, very good, Richard Webster. So Barnes reaches in again. At least it's Jones. Well, that's bad. That's a bad kick. Now Troy going. North Auckland dangerous from here. But just a little lackadaisical with the ball in hand.
It was fairly slack play there by Robert Jones. You know, a classy player like that. The ball was sitting there. He decided to go on the short side with a little chip kick, which was really ineffective.
There's the ball again for Jones. He clears it nicely this time for Barnes. Not a very good kick, straight up in the air. Nobody can get a hand on it. Finally it's dragged down by Monaco. Got it away for Taylor. Now Barrel. Lance Davies. Labar again. Oh, it's picked off the ground. Hands in there. Ball was on the ground, and Lindsay McLaughlin got the North Auckland player for it. Gavin Hastings is right in front, and he's 40 metres out. And he has kicked the goal. So Gavin Hastings adds to an earlier conversion, and it's now 25 points to 12. The Lions lead. Open it up for Jones, away from Monaghan. Monaghan tries to slip past the Lions forwards, but they've lost it again, North Auckland. Their ball retention hasn't been too flash. Away now for Barnes down the middle. Gets taken by Eddie Jones. The Lions have worked over it well. Now Robert Jones, away for Guscott. Heaves it away to Gavin Hastings. And Hastings tidies it up, and that's another good kick by the tour captain. Down for Warren Johnston. And Johnston has found touch near halfway.
That's the difference between an experienced campaigner and a guy that's just having his couple of games. Gavin Hastings just tried to grub kick that through. The Lions looking, probing, moving the ball, switching directions with the big long passes.
Good leap that time by Andy Reid. Haven't seen much line-out work from Reid. It's been mainly Cronin. Now brought away by Brian Moore. Away for Webster. But he's thrown it away. Charles Going couldn't pick it up, but Monaghan could. They'll go back for the original lock-on. There've been a lot of handling errors in this game. The ball retention hasn't been all that marvellous.
It's been too high for the conditions. There's no wind. The ground is in good condition.
North Auckland have it again. Head away for Seymour. Seymour gets taken in a very good tackle by Barnes. And away goes LeBar. Now he lays it behind him. The Lions have it though. Webster. North Auckland just not getting their forwards there quickly enough.
Just not getting the support on the ball carrier. He's getting isolated.
5 metres on the Lions side of halfway. Controlled in there by the red pack.
Too many loose forwards, too many North Auckland forwards springing on the side.
Now it's released up by Reid. Now Barnes. He could open up on the blind side here. Gavin Hastings has a go at Monaco. North Auckland seem to have this one 10 metres out from their own 22. No, they haven't. Here it comes for the Lions. Cronin's out there again. So's Clark. Webster. Oh, and Guscott's put it down. Well, the look on the face tells it all. I think if he'd caught that, it was all over. LeBar. Little kick down the blind side. Glenn Taylor is offside. And so it's going to be a penalty for the Lions. Let's have a look at this. Little kick. No, it looked a wee bit late. The crowd wasn't very happy, and Richard LeBar hasn't got up yet. Gavin Hastings from a very wide angle here. This will be a mighty kick if he could land it. He's not going to get the distance. Taken down by Charles Going. North Auckland will open it up. Here they come. LeBar. Solid gap. Trying to strip the ball away from him. Ian Jones. Away for Troy Going. Solid defence. Troy Going's got out of it though. Tapuni tries to find Ian Jones. They knocked it on as Eddie Jones takes off. Now I think Ian Jones had a point there. He's a bit annoyed. I think it was a Lions hand that knocked it back rather than a North Auckland player who knocked it forward. And he's not too happy. And that's the way the referee saw it, and so it's a scrum. Here comes Webster. Good run here. Clark and Webster together. Good solid physical forward play. Down goes Gorway in the tackle. Robert Jones goes in after it. The Lions get it back. Here they come. Barnes again. Little change of tactics. LeBar goes in after it. LeBar. Now Tapuni. No, it's not. It's Taylor. Solid tackle on Glenn Taylor. Now Monaghan. Away to Seymour. North Auckland have a chance here. Johnston. Oh, big tackle by Scott Hastings. That was a beaut. And that stopped it dead. And it was lost forward by North Auckland. What a tackle by Scott Hastings.
Yeah, that was a vital tackle made by Scott Hastings. Good little run by Mark Seymour again, doing the scissor here with Warren Johnson, and that's a big, solid front-on tackle. Great hit by Scott Hastings.
That's gutsy tackling. Robert Jones feeds 12 metres on the line side of halfway. Gavin Hastings along the ground down to his opposite number. Warren Johnston wants to open it up, does so to Monaghan. Going for a bit of a burst. Taken again. Places it on the ground for Ian Jones.
That's better control by him in the tackle situation.
Richard Hilton Jones. Again lays it off. Monaghan. Seymour. Charles going. Calling the player in field. That's Monaco. Showing good strength, David Monaco. Here they go again, are they? No. Play on, says the referee. Johnston's going to run it up again. North Auckland having a good period here.
Great play, good rugby.
Adrian going. Offside. Offside against the Lions.
They'll run this. Ian Jones, quick tap.
Here they come again. Not 10 metres, surely. Charles going. Charles going. Monaco to Seymour.
Excellent rugby, North Auckland. Excellent. Look at this wonderful little run here by Charles going. Found Monaco way out on the outside. Now he props inside. Good little pass. Good covering defence. The Lions a little bit slow in getting their defensive organisation.
Well, now it's fitness time. The Lions haven't had a game for a while, some of these players. We're into the last 20 minutes. It's 25 points to 12. Good take by Cronin. My word, he's had a good game, Damien Cronin. He's dominated near the front of the line-out, especially on the Lions throw. Now they start to shut North Auckland. Back for Robert Jones. And we're ready. They haven't gained a heck of a lot. North Auckland get the throw in. And it's only 20 metres out from the line. Warren Johnston, David Monaco, waiting out wide for something to happen. Looks like they might get it too. Here it comes. Monaghan away for Seymour. Seymour runs it up. Support is there from Glenn Taylor. They're in centre field. The Lions' defence has been pretty good so far in this game. Here they come again. Monaghan shifts it on for Troy going. Charles going. Not much room through there. Yes, there is. Good solid run by Charles going. He's held onto it. Here they come again. Con Barrel. Down the blind side Barrel went. Now they've opened it again. They're very flat again, the Lions. My word, they're close to being offside.
They were offside in that situation, Grant. The referee allowing the play to move because North Auckland still have the ball.
Monaco takes it in again. North Auckland hammering away. Monaco's trying to go straight through the middle, the winger, and they've lost it. And away goes Robert Jones. Thumped in a good tackle by Glenn Taylor. Lions getting there now, a bit slow. They should be able to recover this, but they don't. Referee gave them reasonable time to clear that, and they didn't. 14 minutes to go. One World of Sport in Whangarei as Richard Hilton Jones backs his way in. There it is now for Con Barrel, back from Taylor to Labar. Little change of tactics here. Here they come. Falls nicely for guess who? Richard Webster. Channel back nicely. No, it's not now. It's there for Jones and offside. Glenn Taylor's had a big game for North Auckland today. Safely into touch by Gavin Hastings. Well, North Auckland have got 13 minutes. Larry Mains will be taking all this in. Brian Moore. Cronin gets very high again. He was lifted. It's been happening all day. That's, I think, the third time he's been pinged, Stu, but, well, you don't stay up in the air that long, do you?
It's a little bit too high for too long.
Johnston. Gavin Hastings coming forward to meet it. He didn't get it. North Auckland should. They do. Now Labar. Monaghan. Adrian going. Tapini. Johnston. Manako. Just short.
Wonderful running by the North Auckland backs. Doug Tapini getting in the action, and this is a solid run by Manako. He did well. Plenty of cover coming across from Ben Clark, the number 8 for the Lions, but that's good aggressive running.
Brian Moore. Glenn Taylor. So North Auckland have it. Or have done it. Yes.
Grant, I think they'll run this, and I don't think 3 points is not enough.
Labar.
They're all offside.
Another penalty. Here they go again. Richard Hilton-Jones. It's there again. Tron Barrell's going to be the man to have a go, I think. Here he comes, the big prop. He's lost it. Well, they call him Slim. He might have been once.
They just didn't seem to be quite organised from that tap penalty. Too many individuals having a crack instead of having a team unit.
Line scrum. Backed onto its own line. Handed back by Clark for Jones, and he just got the kick away.
Now they're still down here. What North Auckland's got to do now is try and ram this home. They need to score.
Richard Hilton-Jones looking for the quick throw, but he had a new ball, so it wouldn't have applied. North Auckland getting close. They took a quick throw in, but it may not have gone 5 metres, I think. Lindsay McLaughlin telling the Scrums that it's been good up till now, not to spoil it in the last 10 minutes of the game. Jones is going to get it untidily. No, he's not at all, because Ben Clark, the Lions take it in. They've got to get it back now. Jones having trouble, finally does it, and that's cleverly done by the halfback, and that's a big clearance by Robert Jones. They've been stuck down there for quite some time.
But that's a lovely pressure kick. Robert Jones easing the pressure off the Lions.
Once again, North Auckland through with a new ball. You can't have a quick throw in with a new ball. It has to be the one that was kicked out. So the pressure off the Lions a wee bit now as they give it back to Gavin Hastings. Again, bashing it down the touchline. Oh, good kick again. And in 2 solid kicks, the Lions have suddenly gone right down into North Auckland territory. Ian Jones towering up for a lovely line-out take. The form of Ian Jones will please Laurie Mains, no doubt, who's sitting in the grandstand here this afternoon. The Camo kid has taken some good line-out possession. Here come the big North Auckland forwards again. Close to the touchline, Labar.
They have to go again. All tap penalties. Or either that or the big bomb.
Well, of course, nowadays, Stu, you can kick it out and get the line-out throw as well. If you're guaranteed getting your own line-out ball, that's fine. Big Glenn Taylor's down the back, and he's didn't get it. Ben Clark did. He's certainly come into the game, Clark. He was a bit out of it in the first half, a bit anonymous. Here's Scott Hastings, trying to get through Seymour. Charles going. North Auckland trying to open it up. Runs away from Brian Moore. And Scott Hastings makes a big hit.
Late tackle called by Lindsay McLaughlin. A late tackle on Charles Going.
I think it might have been a legal tackle.
It looked fairly good to me. Oh, it's been a punch run. Now, I think this is not too bad. Just in the pass there. Just try and... Oh, I think really that...
You've got to make an effort to wrap your arms around a player. You can't do that.
Hit it with the shoulder, but I don't really think it was that overly late. But there was a retaliation, I think, further down the track where the ball landed.
Charles Going, well, third time against the Lions. Remarkable performance. Played against them in 77, 83, and again here in 1993. 5 minutes remaining in the game. The Lions lead by 25 points to 12. They haven't conceded any points in the second half. And they've basically shut North Auckland down. Their defence has been quite outstanding. Webster's missed this one. He hasn't missed much all day, really. Here's Monaghan. Away for Tapuni. Doug Tapuni has been all over the park this afternoon. They should set it again here, North Auckland. Here they come again. Seymour. Charles Going. Troy Going. Chased by Rory Underwood. Good tackle. And that really sums up the way the backs have tackled on both teams today. There haven't been many missed tackles.
Well, it's been a good little tussle between Troy Going.
Here they come again, North Auckland. Taylor surging up. 15 metres out from the line. LeBar away from Monaghan. Adrian Going throws himself at the Lions' defence. Can they get it back though? Where is it? It's not there, it's a penalty. So North Auckland will tap and go again. Here they come, Seymour, Tapuni, Charles Going. It's a little bit slow motion. Running out of ideas about his Con Barrel shuts it up. Away for Troy Going! They've finally done it. And isn't it appropriate that it's a Going who's got on the scoreboard?
But good work by Con Barrel, Doug Tapuni, they're all up there. Now there was sustained pressure built up by North Auckland. Glenn Taylor was in there. There's little Doug Tapuni, just a little one-handed pass out to Troy Going, and that's a great try. Good to see the tight boys working.
It was touch and go here, but he got it down okay. The touch judge said yes, and Troy Going has got the try. Good surge, good try, 25-17. So the try scored by Troy Going, not converted by Warren Johnston. 25-17, and we have 3 minutes to go.
His replacement is number 19, Lance Sigley.
Stuart Barnes then, with just a couple of minutes to go. It's been a mighty performance by North Auckland, second division North Auckland. As the Lions have possession here, 10-metre line. North Auckland have got a new man on the field. You might see him in a minute, number 19, Lance Sigley. You just see maybe 19 in there. Here it comes for Robert Jones. Away for Barnes. Probing kick here for Warren Johnston. He's always just going to miss that, and he knocked it on. So we're coming towards the last minute of the game, and funnily enough we're getting a shower of rain for the first time today. But a chance here for the Lions to maybe finish their match with a flourish. And it's a free kick. So here come North Auckland again. Seymour, Charles Going. Sigley gets tackled without the ball, so they'll go again. Ian Jones, LeBar, Seymour. Oh, they've lost it. Scott Hastings. Rory Underwood must score. And North Auckland have conceded a try. In trying to score one at the other end, they've given England's greatest ever try scorer a gift. And the Lions score in the last minutes.
Well, North Auckland have probably have enjoyed this match for the 80 minutes. They have made the odd mistake, and this is where it broke down. Down it went, Scott Hastings. And this guy can fly. Oof, he is quick. It's a little unfortunate that North Auckland, we were trying to play rugby, running rugby, passing rugby. But in catch-up football, you will make mistakes. And this is what happens when you make a mistake against a good side like the Lions. You get belted for tries.
One of the great finishers in international rugby, Rory Underwood. 60 test matches, 36 tries. He doesn't miss many opportunities, and that was a gift for him. And so now we come to the last act of this game. It'll be the conversion attempt by Gavin Hastings. Gavin Hastings in, the last act of the game. He's pulled it away. And that, in fact, is the end of the first tour match for the British Lions, and a satisfactory start for them. Rory Underwood scored the last try. Ben Clark had a big game in the second half, and the Lions, with 4 tries to 3, have defeated North Auckland here this afternoon in a scintillating tour opener, Stu Wilson, by 30 points to 17.